Now, a volatile student protest at the Cape Peninsula University of Technology has resulted in the indefinite closure of the institution. Students engaged in demonstrations after the National Student Financial Aid Scheme announced a new rule that threatened to defund students enrolled in courses that are under 60 credits. Now, the university says its academic activities have moved online amid discussions to resolve the issues cited during the student protest. Well, to give us a clear picture of what exactly is going on at that particular institution, we speak now to Lauren Kansley. She is the Cape Peninsula University of Technology spokesperson. Ms. Kansley, thank you very much for your time. Let's begin with this particular protest. You have now taken a decision to move classes online. How confident are you that the students are going to be able to attend virtually? The understanding is that some of them have actually moved back home, and that means Eastern Cape in some instances.
Yeah, the majority of our students have moved home. They adhered to our request for them to leave residences, and we're very pleased with the outcome of that rollout over the weekend. We have something in the region of 13,500 students on residence, and the majority of them have moved home. With regards to online learning, those discussions are in actual fact still ongoing. So our academic leadership are looking at a variety of scenarios on how we can roll out the successful completion of term 1 and moving to term 2. So there are different options on the table, and of course we need to look at what is in the best interest of the students, but also the academics and staff who administer these courses. So there's no definitive decision on that at the moment, and also just to make the point that it's in actual fact a study week at CPUT, so there were no lessons planned for this week in any case.
Lauren, very briefly, that this entire situation is not the university's own doing. I might be wrong. This has to do with NSFAS funding. Where do you see the middle ground?
So our management is engaged in meetings at the moment with student leadership, and we were in those same meetings yesterday. The students have brought a variety of grievances to the table, and they range from the frivolous to the quite serious. On the serious end, it's what you've just described, the kind of new NSFAS regulations. And we are empathetic to the students on that point, because as with them, we were also caught unawares. These students, it's in the region of about 800 of them, were green-lit for study this year in 2023. We accepted them into residence and so on. And so in as much as they were surprised by it, so were we. We were, however, looking for solutions to this, and unfortunately what protest action does is it steals resources, time, where we could be looking at ways we could assist the students, perhaps by putting them up in residence for those who were in unaccredited residences, and looking at different solutions, but that didn't happen because we now have to shift focus to burning buildings and evacuating campuses.
Lauren, unfortunately, that's all with time we have for this discussion. I'm very thankful for your time, though. Lauren Kansley speaks for the Cape Peninsula University